play. I feel like if I play something, it has to be kind of like a little low impact because I'm feeling a little under the weather.
You'll play Borderlands 3, it'll only take you 4 hours to install.
I think I might play a horror game. So what have I played already? Actually, why don't we load up itch.io? Because I very specifically keep like a list of games I want to check out someday. Oh, I'd have to open Firefox. Damn it.
Zoom Fondo said, play that really shitty Kickstarter.
The vending machine that eats people. So how do I see my collections? My library?
Zoom Fondo said, how did it go so wrong after that? You can't leave with that and then deliver nothing else like it.
What do we got here? Well, that's gory. I don't want anything gory. I just want something a little spooky.
Jack Elza said, play Baldi's Basics.
I've already played Baldi's Basics.
Said, here comes the intense Crow Dead by Daylight stream.
Like, there's a video on my channel right now where I play Baldi's Basics. I was not into it. Okay, I will start a new folder. 2020 horror games. Or 2022, rather. Games, new folder. For 2022. We'll do spring 2022, so that I differentiate it. Just in case I end up playing some horror games for my YouTube channel come October. I doubt I will, but you never know. Never close a door. That's already done downloading? Nice. Okay, we'll do the same thing here. Is this also name your own price? It is not. It is free. No, what did I do? Did I choose open? Why did it do... Yes, I did. I chose open. No, cancel. Yes. Why is it taking so long to open? Save. Thank you. Real stories from the grave. No thanks. What about you? Are you free? You're free. You look kind of bad. Wait, did I already play this? I feel like I might have already played this.
Jack Elza said, I'm playing a horror game. It's called Dear God, I'll Never Draw Base from These Capsules.
It's like 4 horror games. You know, it makes sense that I'd stream some horror games I didn't get to for Halloween this year. I'm actually starting to feel pretty good about this. Symphony of Seven Souls. What is this? That looks weird. But that mentions ray tracing features, and I don't want to deal with that. Okay, what about this game? Oh, this game, Siren Rex Maria. It looks really interesting, but you don't install it. It comes with some kind of like weird launcher that it installs through. I don't want to deal with that. Well, whatever. I think I have enough games. And if I run out of games, then I have other folders of other horror games. So I apologize in advance if horror games spook you, or if you find them annoying. Feeling it right now. This is what I want to do. So I have 4 horror games, and we're gonna poke at them and see what comes out. And maybe I'll play more, and maybe I won't. It's time to get horrible, everyone. We are going to start with something called Cleaning Redville, a game where you play as a janitor. It's apparently only about 20 minutes long, which is the good thing about these horror games. They usually don't last very long.
Zoom Fondil said, "Wow, finally something I'll never be able to do in real life."
I like these bag physics. I saw this in the video. They're nice and squishy. What? Do I have to...
Jack Elza said, "Someone added a Five Nights at Freddy's mode to Black Mesa and it was too scary for me."
How do I close that now? Can I close it?
Zoom Fondil said, "Fortnite was too scary when that FNAF deck was wandering the map."
So, like, this is it. It just drops you in here, huh? Do I get a flashlight? No.
Zoom Fondil said, "Thanks, magic sign."
Can I open this? Because there's clearly... Oh, there we go.
Jack Elza said, "They should make it a federal crime to add FNAF characters to a game."
Now, is that all? Like, okay, I can't walk past that. So that's all my trash. Okay. Oh.
Zoom Fondil said, "What are my tax dollars doing if they aren't but keeping scary animatronics away from me?"
Oh yeah, I also wanted to play American Truck Simulator, huh? Yeah, we'll just drive right down the center of the street. Now my truck turned a little bit on its own just now. That was weird.
Zoom Fondil said, "That is true survival horror. Me, being allowed to control tons of steel."
This is a really quiet dump truck. Or garbage truck or whatever. What is that? Why the spooky sounds all of a sudden?
Zoom Fondil said, "The real terror is how much waste these families produce."
Tell me about it. Ignore the awful smell. I mean, I usually do.
Zoom Fondil said, "Would love to make a horror game where nothing actually happens."
I've played that. There was a Half-Life 2 mod called The Nestlings. It was based on a H.P. Lovecraft story.
Jack Elza said, "I actually kinda don't like the weird wedding dress bathing suit costumes in Mega Man X Dive. Mega Man characters with normal human-shaped arms and legs creeps me out."
But it was based on an H.P.
Zoom
Lovecraft
Fondo
story.
said, "ROFL, you are kidding me."
And it was basically all this build-up about... I mean, I guess it's probably based on that story From Beyond, where, you know, he describes the dimension that makes you insane, or whatever H.P. Lovecraft is known for. But it was all this build-up for these creatures called the Nestlings, and how they were coming to our dimension. And from what I remember the guy saying about the mod, it was just an experiment in like building tension. But the whole thing is that, you know, you couldn't see the nestlings.
Zoom Fondil said, "Severe racism is mostly what he's known for."
That's true. We don't talk about the orangutan. But it was just a horror game where nothing happened. It was all this talk about, you know, creatures from another dimension were coming to get us, and then nothing happens because they were in another dimension and they never crossed over. I remember it being really effective and like actually pretty scary, and then you realize that nothing's gonna happen and that you were kind of freaking out over nothing, and it's like, whoa, you know, it was actually really good. I liked it.
Zoom Fondil said, "Vampire does that real well too. Shit eventually happens, but it's the build-up to it that is really the actual horror." Jack Elza said, "Severe racism is the scariest of horror games."
Oh no, you guys, ketchup. Look out. Now, can I just dump these in here with the rest? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Zoom Fondil said, "Oh god, there's going to be a body in this washing machine." Oh, it's just the rooster key.
Well, so far this isn't really very scary. I mean, this is funny.
Said, I am not convinced this game isn't trolling us either.
I almost put that in the list because I think I have it downloaded, that Death Trips game. That funny one where the monster trips as he comes at you. One bag left.
Zoom Fondil said, that shit was amazing.
So where's the bag I'm missing? They sure made me go very far away from my trash truck for this. Almost as if something's going to jump out and spook me. Yes. No.
Zoom Fondil said, this is like me describing that AI thing where it refused to populate the dungeon with anything. Just an hour of an old man wandering around looking for a book that didn't exist. Jack Elza said, is this the new Silent Hill game?
May as well be. So I guess...
Zoom Fondil.
Oh, spooky, look out.
The camera at the end goes third person and shows you where the monster all along.
That I'd like. It just pulls out and you're like a monster mash. Oh, the only job I could get was trash guy. Everyone's too afraid of me. Like, add some ambient sounds, you know? Like crickets or wind
Zoom
or
Fondil
something.
said, Frank and Dracula me as a trash man.
Wait.
Jammerly said, the true terror is having to work the graveyard shift for minimum wage.
Ooh, they gave you a drunk
Jack
sounding
Elsa
voice.
said, your pyramid head and your cramming mannequin legs into the dump truck.
I mean, I guess I took my headphones off. I guess there is like cricket sounds. I saw that bag back there.
Zoom Fondil said, this is not nearly as scary as We Will Be Monsters.
Nothing is scarier than We Will Be Monsters. Okay, what do you say? Were they hiding from something? Who? What?
Zoom Fondil said, corporate synergy was the monster all along.
Oh no. The Ninja Turtles.
The Jammerly said, quick leave a pizza an offering. Zoom Fondil said, this is basically the definition of streamer bait, a game where the only way any part of it is interesting is if people are dunking on it the entire time.
Probably, yeah. How many do I have left? One left. So it's the bag all the way back here. Well, that's nice. All these street lamps have like bases on them, but they're embedded in the curb. It's good design. This is going to end where I get to the final stop and something's going to come running out at me and it's going to play a spooky, scary sound. And that's going to be it. There was a ketchup stain at one point, yes. Here. Like, it was actually ketchup.
Said. Swore that stinger was going to go into the PlayStation boot up sound.
Were they hiding from you? I am the Monster Mash. And this is my Graveyard Smash.
Zoom Fondil. Said. God damn it.
Can I carry multiple bags? That would sure be nice. No.
Zoom Fondil. Said. The bags are full of bodies. Bodies you. K-I-I-I-I-I-I-L-L-L-L-L-E-D. Wave sounds spooky like.
Thank you.
Jack Elza. Said. The twist is that the garbage you're taking out is actually your repressed sins. The truck is a metaphor for a desire to be punished. The ketchup packet is also a metaphor.
Is that the last one? No, there's one more. Where's the bag I'm missing? Not out there.
Saturn Q 0 LF. Said. I'm gonna blow your mind. You've never heard the Monster Mash. You've only heard someone's account of the night it took place.
Oh no, it's a cat!
Fondil. Said. If we say something is a metaphor, that means we're smart. The Jammerly. Said. The ketchup packet is a metaphor for a ketchup packet. It's very deep.
I love to drive 10 feet to read a letter. Thank you! It's nice to be appreciated. Always tip your waitress. Yes?
Zoom Fondil. Said. The Monster Mash was only the spookiest song ever recorded up until that Christmas sequel.
How short am I? Look at the size of these doors. I'm also too short to walk up these stairs, apparently.
Zoom Fondil. Said. I am dying. Jack Elza. Said. Oh no, don't answer the door. Zoom Fondil. Said. You are a Fleeman from Castlevania. The Jammerly. Said. Your baby. Zoom Fondil. Said. Baby Fleeman origins.
Was that a knife? Oh no, yes, no. It's like a JPEG of a knife or like a GIF. Wait a minute. Sir? Is that Minecraft Steve? Is that an Enderman?
Jack Elza. Said. Your Peter Dinklage after season 8 of Game of Thrones didn't go over so well. Zoom Fondil. Said. It's Mothman here for moral support.
Oh no, and now he's gone. Spooky. But he did leave behind a bag of trash for me to pick up. Might as well do my job.
Zoom Fondil said, kinda rude TBH.
Another note.
Jack Elza said, I actually find Minecraft extremely scary and I can't handle when Endermen are nearby.
You are extremely good at keeping a secret. Like what? What secret am I keeping?
Jack Elza said, I saw they're adding cave ogres in a new update and I don't think I can play anymore. Zoom Fondil said, the Mothman prophecy is that you take out all this trash.
Probably. Oh no. So when does the ghostly goblin come running out to spook me?
Zoom Fondil said, God, people put them in bins.
Thought I saw something down here.
Jack Elza said, I got scared when the lights went out and it went dong.
Okay, what's the next note say? Lying to your friends and family. Okay. Oh, it probably still says I'm playing Fortnite, huh? Well, this is kind of like Fortnite.
Zoom Fondil said, I didn't want to tell them a garbage man was the only job I could get. Jack Elza said, the real horror is when you pull up to the house that doesn't put their dog mess in plastic bags.
Whoops. Sorry, folks, I'm looking for trash.
Said, TBH, I'd rather watch this than Fortnite XD. Sammy Beanie said, why does the air freshener hanging from the rear view mirror say red bag?
I have no idea. Like, what does that smell like? Like, watch it when I drive. It, like, slides through the dashboard or something. The roof. Don't crash. Okay.
Zoom Fondil said, you know what they say. Red bag, red life.
Oh no, it's wet garbage. Gross.
Jack Elza said, if you crash a ghost comes out and yells boo. The Jammerly said, stanky trash. Zoom Fondil said, this is purgatory, isn't it?
I know, if it's 20 minutes of just doing this, we all know your secret. Oh no, they've looked at my browser history.
Zoom Fondil said, my secret is that I am really good at my job.
I'm the best at what I do. And that's driving 10 feet and reading notes stapled to lampposts.
Zoom Fondil
Hey, wait a minute.
said, and what I do doesn't smell very nice.
The Texas speech sounded like she was laughing when she said that.
Said, ha ha ha.
I'm glad that my truck just automatically stops the moment I jump out.
Said, XD.
You know what? I'm leaving that in the street. That's someone else's problem. Anything else? No?
Zoom Fondil said, now you're a bad person.
Wait, what does that say? You are living a lie. My truck won't go any further. There we go. Okay, where's the bag? There's a cat.
Zoom Fondil
Ma'am.
said, "You aren't actually the garbage man, you just LARP one." Jack Elza said, "You aren't really a garbage man after all." The Jammerly said, "Man, they're gonna take that smashed window out of your pay."
Maybe I own my own truck. How about that? Yes. You better hurry. It's getting red here. What does that mean?
The Jammerly said, "A friend." Zoom Fondil said, "Thanks, mouse." Sammy Beanie said, "Aw, red, a reference to the red bag air freshener."
Well, apparently this is also Redville. So, I don't know. Well, I guess I cleared the next roadblock before even getting to it, so there's that. Yes.
Sammy Beanie said, "I'm awaiting a red garbage bag." Zoom Fondil said, "Please God, this must be it."
I think I drove away from whatever was happening.
The Jammerly said, "Man, I hate when I accidentally drive through hell." Jack
We won't hurt
Elza
you. We need
said,
you. Okay.
"You get back in your truck and Freddy Fazbear is sitting in the passenger seat."
Apparently that new Five Nights at Freddy's game, Freddy is like your friend.
Zoom Fondil said, "He gives you a thumbs up and you pat him on the back."
You pay him in fish. Oh no!
Jack Elza said, "White woman jump scare is the scariest FNAF has been yet."
How is anyone gonna know to slow down?
The new title appears, Garbage Man and the Bear.
Yogi Bear got weird.
Zoom Fondil said, "He's smarter than the average garbage man."
Did I?
Jammerly said, "Too many picnic baskets."
Did I miss a note? I feel like I missed a note. That's nice. Clipping through the floor.
Zoom Fondil said, "Believe me, it won't get more coherent." Jack Elza said, "The true horror is that you forgot to ray out one of the notes and now you can't beat the game."
Surely this has to be almost over, right? Looks like I'm even leaving the town.
Zoom Fondil said, "Time for the bad ending, nothing happens."
Goodbye, Redville. See you later. Now the ghostly goblin comes running out of the forest, right?
Said, "It's a roguelike, it procedurally generates garbage as you drive."
I didn't even flinch.
Jack
What does it even mean?
said, H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H-A. The Jammerly said, I know what you did last summer. Zoom Fondil said, that blonde girl in the pink shirt cringing.gif. Jack Elza said, oh my god, it was a metaphor, I was right.
Is he driving into a prison now? Oh wait, no, this is where the game started.
Said, Rufflemau.
Yeah, he's just turning in his garbage. Yeah, just slide that model right on in. Don't even turn the wheels.
Jack Elza said, time to face what you did.
Spooky, scary.
Zoom Fondil said, look, it's pitch black. I'm sure whoever you ran over was up to no good anyways.
There's literally no way to close that.
Said, how did you find this game? What made you want to play it? The Jammerly said, much spoop.
I follow a blog, Alpha Beta Gamer, on Tumblr, and I also follow them on Twitter, and they highlighted it. And I thought, oh, you know, a horror game where you play as like a trash truck driver? That could be interesting. Apparently not.
Joe a share for you said, oh haha, I follow them on both too. Joe a share for you said, I've played a lot of lame little indie horrors like this as a result. Joe a share for you said, only a few tend to be actually good.
Hang on. Well, how am I going to do this? I need to do window capture, I guess? And it just automatically finds it. Okay, that's good. Bring it down here.
Sammy Beanie said, I got pulled away from the stream for a minute and missed the ending. Damn, what happened?
I left the town. A guy crossed in front of my trash truck. I hit him and I killed him. I bagged him up and I drove to the crematorium. That's it. That was the ending.
Sammy Beanie said, wow, brutal. Guess that was the red bag. Joe a share for you said, and they said it was your real job. Jack Elza said, based on a true story.
You awake alone in a hospital bed. Thoughts flood your mind to the crash that put you here. Did your brother Jack survive? Why did that ambulance drive straight into you? There's a note from Jack.
Zoom Fondil said, weird AI dungeon prompt, but okay.
I wonder if I could do... Hang on. No, I'm not going to bother with that. So this is by Sean Noonan. This is a guy I follow on itch.io. He's pretty good. I think he might be a developer for Epic, maybe?
Said, weird AI dungeon prompt that asks you to connect your NFT.
He's like a professional game developer guy. I know that much. I think. I guess I'm not actually sure now. I'm sorry I left you alone. It wasn't my fault. You were cold. You were out cold. I'm sorry. I had to draw them away. The whole town's gone to hell. They say there was something in the water. If you see medical staff, do yourself a favor. Run. A couple of us are heading to the basement to escape. If you want to follow us, you'll need an elevator key from the doctor's office. You'll need a weapon, too. Some of the other patients didn't make it through reception. It was a real bloodbath in there before the building was locked down. They likely dropped weapons, so I'd check them first. I really hope you see this. Jack. Thank you, Jack. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Zoom Fondil said, I always leave notes of my escape plan where people can find them.
Oh, this is retro to a fault. I can't even really use mouse look. Like, this is what mouse look looks like. Where it's all, like, choppy and weird. I have to have one hand on the arrow keys and one hand on WASD. Can I use a controller? No, hey.
Jack Elza said, horror games made in the Wolfenstein 3D engine.
Okay, let's try
Zoom
that again.
Fondil said, ROFL.
No, I cannot use a controller. I have to use keyboard. Fair enough.
Jack
Can
Elza
I attack?
said, he killed you. Lost_tongue said, tank control for FPS.
Okay, so I guess I just gotta run from the guy that's presumably behind me, yeah. That's some health juice. Nope. Nope. Just please give me a weapon. Thank you for the weapon. How do I use the weapon without being stabbed to death? I have to use the mouse? Are you kidding me? There's like... I can't...
Jack Elza said, I get way too scared of things being behind me in games.
Look at all these doctors! Okay. Hang on. No, I don't
Zoom
want to...
Fondil said, like the guy with the blue shell in 8th place.
There is no control option. It's great. So then... Look. Oh, I have to use the mouse.
Said, you have to find the gun.
But the mouse doesn't work. Like, look at... This is me swiping all the way back and forth. I have to use the keyboard. Wait. Door. Knife, please. Why isn't this opening? Okay. Healing juice. This is janky. Nope. Nope. Stop. Hey. I said stop. Stop it. Those guys do a lot of damage. Open the door. Oh, open. Thank you. Well, these guys seem to be easy to lose at the very least. So at least there's that.
Jack Elza
Stop.
said, there's gotta be a machine gun in this hospital somewhere.
Stop it. Man, these guys are rough. Glug. Get off. Stop. You know what? That's that. I'm not playing this anymore. The controls are kind of a mess. Like, if I could actually properly aim with the mouse, it probably wouldn't be so bad.
Zoom Fondil said, maybe Dreams has some abysmal horror games too.
Oh, it definitely does. Okay, so we've done cleaning Redville. We've done something in the water. We'll save this one for last. Well, no. No, we want to save something that might actually be sort of scary for last. And that one is probably just more of a creepy mood piece. So we'll do the other one first. Right? No, we'll do the creepy mood piece. I think. I don't know. I'm lost. I don't remember which one is which. Oh yeah, there's that Unity settings menu I'm used to. Oh no, not violence and cruelty. I'm out. Cool, I don't think this was designed for my resolution. Can we cut to the part where you hit the guy on the road already?
Zoom Fondil said, "Oh great, deja vu."
Can I steer the car at all? No. Controller? No.
Jack Elza said, "Finally, a horror game based on Silent Hill." Zoom Fondil said, "Pyramid Head Simulator. You are Pyramid Head driving to work."
What? Do I get to play? Pick up the trash? Oh, I can. What is that? Interact. My car is in a bad shape. I really need to make... What is that? I really need to make some money, otherwise I won't be able to pay for the repair. But right now I just need to get some rest. I'm... Yeah, this wasn't...
Elsa said, "Has there ever been a horror game with a wife character who wasn't already dead?"
Yes. There's a horror game I own on Steam called The Beast Within, I think? And that game starts with you and your wife moving into a new house. Alright, Smoking Man, what do you got for me? That fog is too thick, and it's getting dark soon. You can leave your car here for the
You
night.
didn't warn me we'd be playing my summer car.
Take the path behind that building. It'll lead you to the nearby. Okay, thank you. So I assume he means this.
Glenn CSU said, "Who knew one smoker could create all this fog?"
I played the
Joe's
demo
there
for The
for
Beast
you.
Within.
Said, "Have you played The Beast Within? Is it good?" Zoom Fondil.
The demo seemed fine.
That
I
guy
mean,
later got a job as an actor in 3D Movie Maker.
the demo is the reason why I ended up buying the game. I think it was like in a Humble Bundle or something. It was pretty cheap, but the demo seemed fine. It was kind of spooky. $1.37 for unleaded, huh? What year is this? 1992? No, if it was 1992, it'd be like 98 cents a gallon. This is more like 2003.
Glenn CSU said, "That gas is haunted anyway."
Yep. I think this is the game that was supposed to be a little bit more of a mood piece. So, like, nothing really happens in this, I don't think. I mean, don't quote me on that. I don't know. Maybe it does. But I kind of dig this vibe.
Zoom
This kind of...
Fondil said, "Let's just play the Seinfeld game in dreams."
Is there a Seinfeld game in Dreams? What happens if I skip the hotel?
Zoom Fondil said, "Oh, yes."
Oh, I can't. I have to go in there. That's just it? I'm just in my hotel room now? No TV, huh? Oh, there's the TV.
Glenn CSU said, No food or movies. I'm out of here.
Go to the bathroom? Wow, a washing machine. That's pretty swanky. Somebody already live here?
Zoom
What is
Fondil
this?
said. Next horror game, Dracula goes to a small town and watches HBO for a few hours.
Is this like the hot water heater? Can I flush the toilet?
Jack Elza said. At Glen CSU now I'm wondering what a Sonic the Hedgehog horror game would be.
Oh, don't even tempt me. There are Sonic.exe horror games. I think I have one downloaded somewhere from a Sage
Fondil
many years
said.
ago.
2K6.
Go to bed. What time is it? 9:30? Come in.
Glen CSU said. At Jack Elza, Sonic jumps out of the gunplane and turns into a skeleton.
Okay, so this little nook right here reminds me of PT.
Zoom Fondil said. There is a gas leak, please evacuate immediately.
This is
okay.
literally the door from Silent Hill 4. Spooky masks. Okay.
Jack Elza said. Does Sonic Skeleton have spines?
I hear footsteps. Let's read this. I think
Zoom
I've discovered a
Fondil
new way to get rid of
said.
our trash.
Very high ceiling.
This is just more trash, man. There's a small ravine behind the bridge at the lake. We can dump the remains there. Okay. I need to look for another. I can just go in all these rooms? Huh.
Zoom Fondil said. Don't put trash in quotations. It makes it very obvious you are discussing bodies.
Well, maybe it's treasure, like gold. While you were gone over the weekend, I've invited Rita over for dinner. She's still upset about that missing young woman from the grocery store. It's quite a satisfaction seeing her eat with pleasure and not knowing what she was actually chewing. It was eggplant. And she's allergic to eggplant. And she didn't bring her EpiPen. That's locked. That's locked. Unless I find a tool. Well, what if you are a tool?
Jack Elza said. No one ever makes a horror game based on Silent Hill 3.
That looks like a tool. A surprise tool that'll help us
Zoom
later.
Fondil said. We need the letters to get increasingly passive-aggressive about how you don't need to write down all our evil plans.
We have to be careful. The police interviewed Henry again and asked about the missing people in this area. He's not going to say anything, but maybe you should buy him a little gift for his loyal service. Oh, and remember to do something about the noise. You don't want the neighbors to start asking questions, do you?
Zoom Fondil said. This is evidence. Stop writing it down.
Can't play Fortnite too loud.
Jack Elza said.
What did it want me
A
to
horror
interact?
game where you play as a thug being stalked by the Batman.
Yeah, I have a tool, buddy. How do I use the tool? Do I use the tool down here? Blah, blah, blah. I found the screwdriver. Use
Zoom
it.
Fondil said. I was born in 2012. I've never used a landline in my life. What was that strange noise this wall cell phone made?
Look at that fat dog. Yes. Now what? This game's putting me to sleep. Like, there's nothing to do in here. Danger. This machine is remotely controlled and may start without warning. What do I do with this screwdriver? How do I open my inventory? Pushing every key on the keyboard. I'm going to end up hitting some kind of debug key. There's literally nothing for me to do. Like, I found the screwdriver in here, but what do I do with it? The safe? No, I need the combination. Interact prompt. You have the screwdriver. Oh, check that out. The text was like
Fondil
halfway cut off.
I sure hope no idiot wrote the combination
Yeah,
down somewhere.
Like, the text gets cut off with the painting because the text intersects the wall. Masks. Well, if I don't figure out what I need to do soon...
Said, I love the mask.
If I don't figure out what to do soon, I'm quitting. Because I'm quickly running out of patience.
That strange unexplained beeping again. If only I understood grandpa technology.
Because what's kind of worrying me is how finicky the interact prompt is with coming up. Like, there are definitely probably prompts that I've missed because it only comes up sometimes. Oh, I've literally gone everywhere. Like, there could be an interact prompt here, and I wouldn't know. I am trapped. This? Okay, that's what I used the screwdriver on, I bet. Now, am I crawling in there? No. I found a Zippo. Okay, and what does that do for me?
Zoom Fondil said, great, I store all my lighters in vents.
Is there like candles that I light or something? Or is it this? Do I burn the wood? find the masks. Where do I use the rubber chicken in the pulley?
Lost_tongue said, burn the painting.
Oh, right, like it's Resident Evil 2.
Zoom Fondil said, why are you doing this, you asshole?
Okay, now what does that unlock?
Zoom Fondil said, just gonna destroy property because I can't sleep.
Okay, so you gotta figure there's one puzzle in each room, right?
Zoom Fondil said, it's probably a surprise birthday party.
Oh, I love surprise birthday parties.
Zoom Fondil said, and like a TV show cliche, you think everyone is plotting to murder you, so you try to kill them first.
Is there like a box here that needs a key? Like, does this need a key? Does this need a key? Like, the only thing I found that needs a key is that door over there, and I'm like 2 keys short. Maybe go back in my room? Is there anything in here that needs a key?
Jack Elza said, a horror game, 12 minutes.
Anything? Don't even need to pee anymore? Don't want to turn on the TV. Don't want to do anything there. That spooky sound. Yeah, man, I'm getting pretty worn out on this.
Zoom Fondil said, 7 days to die of boredom.
Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss of what to do.
Said, press A on every wall, very scary.
Nice that the paper is just kind of sticking out of the wall here.
Zoom Fondil said, the problem with making a little game like this is how you can't let someone with zero investment get stuck without losing them.
Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Glenn CSU
1.
said, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Zoom Fondil said, in 5 seconds you will wake up and hopefully I won't remember any of this happened.
Was that just always laying there?
Zoom Fondil.
That's moderately spooky, I guess. I did it. Still don't know what that key was for, though. Is that the end of the game? That's the end of the game. Oh, boy.
Spoken.
That was...
Glenn CSU said, "This is like the third spookiest game I've seen with a crowbar in it." Zoom Fondil said, "Still cringing.gif."
Okay, so we have one more game left. It's technically called Something in the Shadows, but I should note the executable is hauntedhouseunreal.exe.
Jack Elza said, "Oh, is it your birthday?" Glenn CSU said, "Well, that was a nice house tour." Zoom Fondil said, "Does something actually happen in the shadows?"
Ooh, Unreal Engine. So we get motion blur. And this guy. No run button. Get out. Oh, it's a Slender. And I don't get a flashlight. Real talk? Like, Slender games kind of freak me out a little bit. Only a little bit, though.
Zoom Fondil said, "I keep all my paintings of Giles de Rice in my bedroom."
Well, you gotta. Where else are you gonna keep them? I'll just leave all these doors open. How about that? Texture compression.
Glenn CSU said, "Yeah, Slender games at least have scary parts."
Well, it's scary being chased. Like, that's just real. Nobody wants to be chased. Necronomicon Ex Mortis. Well, that's light reading material. That's weird. Volumetric light. Guess we'll go downstairs. Hope nothing spooky happens down here.
Matt Pula said, "Necrogoblicon."
What is that? Yes, I would like a flashlight. Another copy of the Necronomicon. No light switch. Weird volumetric light. Dogs playing poker. Maybe.
Zoom Fondil said, "Surely this will be the Slenderman game to break the mold."
How come there's like no light switch in this room? Oh, there is. Light bulb. No lights. Well, you're a little late on that, buddy.
Zoom Fondil said, "You already got a game over by turning a light on."
Yep, I failed the challenge, everyone. I will at least humor the notes, and I will go turn these lights off. As
Zoom
I find
Fondil
them.
said, "The latest TikTok no lights challenge."
Because I know it's going to be a sort of thing where some kind of ghoulie comes and gets me if all the lights are on. Now, it mentions something that doors were open that used to be closed.
Zoom Fondil said, "Can we just make a spooky game where the monster is just a plain old Dracula?"
Behind you. What do you think? Nothing. Batteries?
Jack Elza said,
No
"A horror game
batteries.
where the monster is a gotcha girl in a swimsuit Halloween bikini." Zoom Fondil said, "I was too scared to react."
Mayhaps I have some batteries, please? Huh. I mean, that's kind of a fun gimmick.
Zoom Fondil said, "Mothman was in all our family photos."
It's too late. Just give me the batteries, dude. Come on.
Zoom Fondil said, "Battery will get you nowhere."
There they are. So I guess I'll try the front door first. Doesn't even give me a prompt for it. That's nice. Well, this was locked,
Jack
and
Elza
this was locked.
said, "Is there an indie horror game that has more than one monster in it?"
Nope. He's here. Oh no, the lights turned off. The lights that I've already all turned off myself.
Said, "There was something else on the table, I think."
Was there? Nothing's glowing. Okay.
Zoom Fondil said, "It was probably the dust particle things catching the light." Jack Elza said, "That was scary."
A little creepy, but not super scary. More confusing than anything else. Oh, cool. I picked up a note and I didn't even read what it said.
Zoom Fondil said, "The monster is actually the Pomeranian."
I've got all the notes. Turn on the circuit breakers and get jump scared by the spooky, scary, ghostly man. All the lights turned back on that I didn't have on to begin with.
Zoom Fondil said, "Just open a damn window if you want to get out so bad." Christ. Jack Elza said, "The monster is an angry corgi."
Cool, I think I'm flipping the circuit breakers.
Said, "The game's true title appears corgi in the house."
Oh, it was the light switch down here. Okay. Did I break the scripting by playing too smart? Because the moment the game told me to turn off all the lights, I did. Just... So what? Do I just go around turning on all the lights? Until the monster gets me? I have a feeling like that's what it wants me to do. Because it won't let me leave. At least give me a run button. Okay, all the lights are on. Now what?
Zoom Fondil said, "I am glad horror games cracked the code on how to make point-and-click adventure games worse."
Wait, one more. Now all
Jack
the lights are
Elza
on.
said, "If the monster was a human-sized spider, that would make me fall out of my chair."
I think I broke it.
Zoom Fondil said, "A Spider-Man with no way home."
Yeah, I think I broke it. There's literally nothing for me to do.
Zoom Fondil said, "Hell yeah, another satisfactory end."
I did. I beat the ghost.
Jack Elza said, "A man runs out in front of your character and gets run over.
I don't know how I broke it. It just broke. I can't use the door. I can't leave. It told me not to turn on all the lights, so I made sure everything was turned off. And now I've turned on all the lights, which should summon the monster, and nothing is happening.
Jack Elza said, reload your last save.
I don't think there is. Yeah, just hitting escape just
Zoom Fondil
sending me
said,
back here.
new game plus time.
This game's from 2018? I'm looking through the log that it wrote.
Jack Elza said, get the ending where you turn on all the lights before fighting Lavos. Zoom Fondil said, nods.
Log script. Warning. Script call stack. Game. House game. House game. Light switch trigger 11. So yeah, it sounds like something with the light switches broke. So sad. Too bad. Man, it was kind of a bust tonight, huh? What did I download in 2020 that we could try? Let's see, I've already played Dispatch. I've already played Skywatching.
Zoom Fondil said, the only walking sim I like is Toe Jam and Earl.
Petrified King. What was that? Did I play that? I don't think I did. Let's try this Petrified
Suitcase
King.
Gaming said, have you considered Balin Wonderworld?
Balin? I've considered it. It's sitting here right in front of me, but also it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I don't think I'm gonna play that at 10 o'clock at night. I mean, maybe if like there's interest, I could pop it in.
Suitcase Gaming said, that is fair.
Intended to be played in one sitting. I don't remember if I played this or not. This was something I downloaded 2 years ago. Folks around here don't journey into these woods
Jack
often.
Elza
Old stories of ghosts and witches, the usual. As kids, we promised our parents we'd never
said,
venture into the darkness
Babylon's
between the
Fall,
trees.
a horror game.
I
Zoom
could play
Fondil
Garfield Kart. Oh
said,
no!
Garfield Kart.
Oh no!
Zoom Fondil said, I feel alone, in the dark. Jack Elza said, another game based on Silent Hill 2, my favorite. Zoom Fondil said, oh my god, is that a giant hot dog full of smaller hot dogs?
Sounds delicious. Because he wanted to camp. My parents used to tell me stories about this forest. Witches and ghosts and banshees. I never believed them until last night. I had a terrible sleep because of these shuffling noises outside. I was in the Blair Witch. Man, isn't this exciting?
Zoom Fondil said, imagine if you obsessively wrote notes about everything you do and just left them laying anywhere. Glenn CSU said, at Zoom Fondle, that's called Twitter.
I'm having an okay time. Maybe not with this game specifically, but I think I've had a pretty good day. Hey, buddy.
Jack Elza said, a horror game where you have to go and pick up your notes after your adventure so you don't get arrested for littering.
Oh no, it's a ghoul. And it's naked. I feel like I've run past that same tree like 7 times now. I expected the game was going to end right there. I thought that was the end.
Zoom Fondil said, I'd also approve of a game where the slow shuffling monster is easily overpowered.
You know what? I'm not even going to look at the baby altar. I'm just going to keep running. Oh, I guess they're skulls, not babies.
Zoom Fondil said, you just use pranks to constantly mess with it and record it for social media.
Okay, that's back the way I came. What's over here? Blah blah blah. Spooky village. Something something. I don't know why I'm still doing this. I'm like saying, buddy. Do I
Zoom
have an
Fondil
inventory?
said, can we just write your brother off here? He's made a series of poor decisions and they were all his own to make.
Yeah. I might just do that.
Zoom Fondil said, the normal ending.
Fine, let's look at the altar. What is this? Some kind of altar? Those couldn't be real skulls, could they? I don't know.
Zoom Fondil said, what did just see, dude? You can't believe skulls are real after seeing a literal monster?
2 monsters, actually.
Jack Elza
Oh.
said, I'm grinding PvP tokens and X-Dive in some of these player skins I'm up against are characters I don't recognize from any Mega Man game. Zoom Fondil said, oh god, PvP, great, that makes every mobile game better.
Don't mind me. Not gonna read that.
Jack Elza said, you get tokens even if you lose, so there's no reason to actually play unless the other guy is also just sitting there idle. Zoom Fondil said, "Yeah, that's always how it goes. Just lose a few times for the daily."
I'm starting to go crazy.
Zoom Fondil said, "People don't realize they stopped making these kinds of games for a reason."
I mean, even if this was like normal controls, this would be kind of
Jack
boring.
Elza said, "Only 9 more losses for the day and I can start on my coop dailies." Zoom Fondil said, "LMAO." Jack Elza
Don't mind me.
said, "The coop dailies where I just solo the easiest stage quickly." Zoom Fondil said, "Call me when I can play as Overdrive Ostrich." Jack Elza said,
No, these monsters don't seem very hostile.
From X3. Jack Elza said, "Overdrive Ostrich is a boss." Zoom Fondil said, "Basically just the ones who easily reskin over X." Jack Elza said,
Can I have this?
"I really honestly don't recognize some of these sexy girl skins as any character at all, and I wonder if this game just has a lot of OCs." Zoom Fondil said, "Probably. That's all people wail on."
This game is actually threatening to put me to sleep.
Zoom Fondil said, "Good speedrun."
I can still hear my character running. I guess that's probably his brother.
Jack Elza said, "They have all the Mega Man X Command mission characters, armors, and costumes except for Spider." Zoom Fondil said, "These creepy Ken dolls."
Well, that was
Zoom
something.
Fondil said, "Imagine thinking you just made a good game with a story worth telling."
Well, I think I've had my fill of crummy horror games. What next? Should think about wrapping this up soon. Ow. Ooh. Here, let's play something actually spooky. We'll just finish this section out with something actually spooky. Something that I've played before but never finished.
Zoom Fondil said, "Garfield card, here we come." Jason Griffith fan, said, "Really enjoying this stream."
Thank you.
Jack Elza said, "At Zoom Fondle, you have to finish it before the clock ticks over to Monday."
Hopefully you don't get motion sick. Because this is a lot of shaky cam.
Zoom Fondle said, "Already vomiting, but not because of the camera. I'm just really scared of trees."
Yeah. I think I might be going in the wrong direction. No, I'm not.
Zoom Fondle said, "No hurry."
Of course not. Well, I'm sure that's totally normal.
Jack Elza said, "This one's already scary."
I mean, I'm already most of the way through it. It's short.
Jason Griffith fan said, "Is there any chance of Balin Wonderworld after this one?"
I mean, if you guys really want it, I could start it. But there's no way I'm going to finish it tonight.
Zoom Fondle said, "How about a horror game where the monster is a sheep ghost out of Scooby-Doo or something?" Jason Griffith fan said, "Or how about a horror game where the monster is Roger Craig Smith's sonic voice?" Zoom Fondle said, "You pull the sheet off in the end and it's just a balloon. Somehow it chased you and made scary sounds."
Where'd all the creepy dudes go? I can't even run anymore. There's a light through those trees.
Zoom Fondil said, "Gotta love how unflappable these protagonists are."
I guess we keep going up.
Zoom Fondil said, "Just another day in the woods."
A little bit. Okay, the spooky light out there is getting brighter. I'm sure this is normal.
Zoom Fondil said, "Imagine them working together to write all of this stuff."
Hey, buddy. A 13th order from Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, that's pretty good.
Here for you said, "Oh, it's just the Blair Witch Project."
A little bit.
Jack Elza said, "A horror game where the monster is just Mayor McCheese."
It's a little bit of the void too.
Joe a share for you said, "Well, the guy staring at the wall, not all the cult stuff."
So yeah, that's pretty
Jack
cool.
Elza said, "Is your player character just Alex Heek?"
We do not speak of that.
Jason Griffith fan
Okay.
said, "I liked it."
I guess I'll put in Balan Wonderworld.
Joe a share for you said, "Have you played Faith? Very scary indie game."
I don't
Zoom
really want to
Fondil
play Faith.
said, "It's scary because you maybe died." Jason Griffith fan said, "Not as scary as Roger Craig Smith's performance in Sonic Forces."
I don't know if it's true or not, but I seem to remember hearing that Faith uses real audio clips of actual exorcisms performed by the church, which is a little too weird for me. That's like a bridge too far. Where's my TV remote?